be 18. Depends on who you are. You only got your parents for a little bit of time, and then you got to get out there and you got to go out into this crazy world by yourself.
Yep.
And if you don't have just a positive mindset about yourself, things can get crazy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's just so much out there. So if you don't love you, who else is going to love you?
Yeah, because they can't, because you don't know how to love yourself.
Exactly. You don't know how to love yourself. Yeah. And you can't even communicate how to love yourself.
Nope.
Like once you get in a relationship, because you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know. You don't know because you spend all this time talking negatively about yourself, you know.
So then you start doing the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when somebody actually tries to love you, you know, you just start saying all this stuff that don't even matter.
That doesn't
like,
matter.
Okay.
And that they don't even know about or care to know about.
Wasn't even worried about it. And you just said it, and it's like, okay, well, now you're bringing up stuff about yourself that doesn't even matter.
That doesn't even matter. And they look at you like, that's girl.
She tripping.
Did she just cry over breaking a vase? Like... when she was 5.
Does it matter?
Does it really matter? I don't know. Yeah, so I think that self-talk is very important. Yes. Very important.
And I think taking care of yourself also.
Yes, it is.
We were talking earlier about how a lot of people who are mothers forget about themselves after they have kids. Mm-hmm. And that could be a very depressing situation because you see some people just kind of let themselves go after they have kids, and then when they get older, they blame the kids. Yeah. But then again, it's like, you kind of did that to yourself because, you weren't taking care of yourself. Mm-hmm. You have to take care of yourself, and that is
true. That's true.
If you can't take care of yourself, you're going to continuously be negative, towards yourself.
And
then you're going to be negative towards other people as well.
So. And your kids are going to see that you're bitter too, because they're like, "Dang, why mama always mad?"
Like, I didn't ask to be here.
I didn't ask to be here. I ain't asked to make you fat. I ain't tell you to eat them Doritos. Just, but you are right. I think, and like you said, you have to take time, no matter what stage in life you are in. You have to take time out for yourself, and you have to love yourself, because the kids will leave. Yeah. Your parents will pass away. Yeah. Unfortunately, they do. Like,
it's sad.
It's sad to think about, but like, I don't want to think about mom and daddy, girl.
Yeah, ever,
girl.
But I just be like, it's almost something that you have to prepare for,
you have
because
to prepare for it.
It will eventually happen.
So everybody around you can leave. Anybody can walk away from you at any time in your life. So you have to have an anchor within yourself that I am okay.
Yeah, and I can make myself happy.
Happy. I know what I like. Yeah. I don't need you to tell me what I like, and I don't need you to give me what I like. Yeah. I can do it myself. Yeah. So you have to, it's important for self-love. That was very good. All right, last segment. Hashtag. I like to do this. This is so crazy. We do this at a school I used to go to. They would be like, hashtag. Hashtag.
It looks funny.
Hashtag. No, lessons learned. So, this is the part where, we spit, old knowledge, sayings that our grandparents used to say, or, like mama says stuff sometimes, and you be like, what?
Yeah,
girl,
sometimes
no.
she says something like,
girl, no.
What?
So here's one that always, my grandma Strickland used to say this all the time. Sometimes all of these come from my grandma Strickland. Maybe it's just because I always hear her voice when I hear.
The first thing.
The first thing, I hear her voice. She be like, girl. And she'll go into something. And she would always say, don't believe fat means greasy. So what does that mean to you?
You tell me what it means first.
That's funny. You want me to say what it means to me? All right. So, the whole don't believe fat means greasy. For me, it always meant girl, you know good and well you shouldn't be doing that. But go ahead and do it. You gonna see. Yeah. You gonna see what's gonna happen. Try it.
Pretty much.
Yes. Try it and see what happens.
You're in this situation because
you didn't believe fat meant greasy.
You didn't think he was going to catch up with you, and it did.
So you thought you was going to get away with it?
That's how Mom used to always tell me. She'd be like, you got a lot of favor on you, but favor ain't fair.
Girl.
And then when the favor start to wear out, you'd be looking like, I didn't think that ever was going to happen to me.
I told you. Oh, gosh. I used to I hated that old wisdom when I was younger, but now I'm like, girl, that made so much sense.
I should have listened.
Girl, I did some stuff. Some things. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so Remember when I moved back to Houston and I talked to that one dude who was crazy?
It was like 2 of
No, it's just the first.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. The one who bought me a car and it was raggedy.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So my grandma Strickland, before I came back, she was like, "You sure you want to talk to him? He seemed kind of fast." And I'm thinking, like, girl, you tripping. You know,
That's a good man. He got me a car.
But see, then I started listening to my inner self, and my inner self was like, "Girl, you know your grandma be telling the truth." And I remember, like, we would be alone together. I'd be like, "This Negro crazy." For real. She was right, Jesus. And everybody would be like, "Girl, he a good man. He in such and such.
He in church.
He in church.
Yeah,
He love the Lord."
one.
That boy was the devil. He was the devil. But I just remember she's like, "All right, remember, fat meat means crazy. You could try it if you want to." Child, I almost ended up busting somebody's windows out their house. Remember that?
Yeah, I do remember that. That was a long time. I was in high school.
She said, "Where you going?" No, Mama said. She was like, "Where you going?" I'm going to be back. I need the keys to the car. Janae, don't do nothing stupid.
Okay.
Girl, I'll be back. I had a brick and everything. She called me in the car. She said, "Janae, you have so much going for you.
You don't want to go to jail.
You do not want to go to jail for that. You have to go." I had, like, remember that weekend we left? I had to, like, present my project, my research project. Girl, could you imagine that? Like, calling up to the university and be like, "I can't do it. I'm in jail.
I'm in jail.
I'm in jail. I can't get my master's degree. I'm in jail."
I thought I was finna get bailed out,
I thought my mama said I gotta sit in there.
She said she wasn't doing it because she already told me not to.
She said, "Fat make breathe." Oh, man.
It's funny.
Yeah. Well, anything else you want to say to the people? Because we are finished, ma'am.
No.
Nope. You're good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Good. Well, guys, we want to thank you for tuning in live. Please share the replay. Not the live. You can share the live replay if you want to. But also, we are on Spotify. We're on iTunes Podcast. Is that what it's called? You know I'm old. Sometimes I'll be forgetting about that stuff. We are on, there is a... my Facebook account, confessionsfromtheredcouch.com. You can also look at my Instagram account, Red Couch Confessions, because Confessions from a Red Couch was too long.
Ma'am, you can't use that.
Man, that's too long. Also, there is a YouTube channel, Confessions from a Red Couch. Boom. Look at your girl. You proud of me?
Yes, I am.
My little sister makes me feel so good when she be like, "Girl, I'm proud of you." Thank you, girl. Thank you.
It's okay.
Hit up my little sister because, like I said, she is a beautiful artist and she is ashamed. Booty. She's ashamed. But I don't know why. Like, she is so talented. This girl is self-taught. She can sing too. She's not going to sing tonight, but she can sing too.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes, I'm a proud big sister. I apologize. I am. I'll be proud of my baby. My baby. She having my baby.
Need to hurry up and have her.
Well, you got to wait. She's still cooking.
It's all right.
All right.
4 weeks.
All right, guys. So thank you for tuning in. Please like, share, and comment. I just appreciate it. Like I said, this was a leap of faith. It's the second episode. High five. Boom. Got it done. Nervous and everything, but we got it done. So thank you for tuning in. Have a great night. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye, kids. All right, so moving on from there, we're going to close out with lessons learned. Hashtag lessons learned. I love hashtag lessons learned. This is where we talk about old school sayings that, when we were younger, we were like, wow. And now that we're older, we're like, I get it. Okay, I get it. So this one is always, I say it now. That's where I'm at right now. Like, bless your heart, baby. Bless your heart.
I you know what? I recently added, oh, thank God you're cute. Thank God you're handsome. Because
I don't even do that. I'll be like, oh, bless your little heart.
Like, shh.
Don't talk no more. So bless your heart was a Southern way of telling somebody, ooh, Jesus, poor baby. Don't do that. Don't say that no more. Or,
right.
Or, somebody be like, look at this baby. Don't you think my baby cute? Oh, bless his heart. Your baby is ugly. Your baby's ugly. It's like if an old Southern woman ever tell you, oh, bless his heart, your baby's ugly. Just leave that thing inside the house for a little bit.
And walk off.
Just leave it. No, don't walk off. They develop. They get cuter. Just don't post no pictures on Facebook.
What is that whole 6 weeks that some people wait?
Not even 6.
3 months.
3 months.
3 months.
And when they start the features start changing. Now, Precious, I'm not talking about you because my niece is gorgeous. I'm talking about my niece is gorgeous. If I had a picture right now, I'll post it all over this podcast. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about when old Southern women say, bless your baby's heart.
And they say it just like that.
They be like, bless
with the
his
face.
heart.
Oh,
bless the heart.
bless his heart. Look
Yeah.
at
Or like when you do something stupid, like you said, you do something stupid. Oh, bless your heart, baby.
Yeah.
Like, Jesus, help him.
You want a pet? Oh, thank God you cute.
Yes, or something. Just something. Lord. I get it now.
I do.
It's old Southern women sarcasm. I get it.
I love it.
I get it.
Now I'm that Southern woman.
No, same here. It is there. It is there right now. We are there at that point in time in life.
Oh, I never thought.
Never thought I'd be there, but I guess we're there now.
Okay.
Yes, Jesus.
Bless our heart.
Bless our hearts. Bless our hearts.
Bless our hearts.
Bless our little hearts. Jesus. All right, guys. So that is the show.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yay. I'm sorry about the blackout.
Great.
I don't know why we blacked out, but whatever. So if you go to Instagram, Facebook, there is a link in the bio. Please click it. You could become a Patreon. You can follow my blog. You can follow YouTube from there. It's like a one-stop shop. It's Linktree, Spotify, like all of that stuff. But what I really want you to focus on is the very top link. Like I said, it's for it's the link for the early bird special for the Women Winning at Work Power Brunch. It is June 7th through June 8th. Please make sure you click on that and you do what you do. It's the early bird special. You get special pricing. The prices are on the link, so just scroll through. You will see my beautiful face because I was on a promo. I'm on a promo video too, so look out for that one. I'm gonna be posting that. So guys, that is the show. Thank you for tuning in. Sunshine, thank you for coming. I appreciate you being here.
I loved it.
Like I just so happy.
Me too.
Yay. Yeah, I'm telling you, like when I tell y'all this stuff is hard, like every week, this stuff, like every other week, I know. Like, y'all think it's easy to like put on a show and everything. And I'll be like some mornings I'll be like, God dog, I got a podcast today. I got to get on here. I got to talk about this stuff. And I am so nervous. But, I do what I do. And for the 7 people or the 2 people or the hundreds of people.
But you do it so well, too.
I just say, I'm going to do it. So that's what I do.
We're so proud of you.
Thank you.
We're so proud of you.
It. All right, kids. So I will see you in 2 weeks. Not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday. Mm-hmm. Appreciate you tuning in. Become a patron. Like my stuff because you like me.
You do.
Please like my things. Please let me know you like me, guys. Thank you, Arlene. I appreciate you saying I'm amazing. Oh, and for my my patrons, let me shout them out because I do not want to miss this. So I am Arlene. Thank you so much for being a patron. I appreciate you. Chris, I appreciate you and I love you for being a patron. Teresha, girl, I love you so much for that. Deanna, girl, you my favorite. You gonna be on the show too. My mama, yep, I'm shouting out my mama because she is my fan.
Number one.
She is the number one fan. So I appreciate you guys' support. Every little bit counts, you know. I just want to keep doing what I do and offer more things. So, yeah.
It was great.
Yeah, thank you, Sunshine.
Oh, no.
All right, kids. I love y'all. We gonna go because it's late anyways. We got school in the morning. Bye, kids. Bye. Bye. Yes, let's talk into the random lessons in dating. So today I got like I'm with the stuff all day today. Cause I feel okay, I'm not in the dating world anymore. Thank you, Jesus.
Please clarify that.
I am not in the dating world anymore. So my baby was my last first date. Because I wasn't going on anymore after that. I decided.
He had to stick it out.
He had to stick that out. He
and
had
he
to figure
stuck.
it out.
You hear that, don't you?
He stuck, but I did something different, and he did something different. Now, let me tell you something. This is my problem with dating these days.
Okay.
What's wrong with why do we make it so difficult?
I don't know. I will be 46 years old on Saturday.
Right.
Still single. No kids. Was married for a very brief amount of time. I have a career. Mm-hmm. I have several degrees.
Exactly.
But I hesitate to say all of that because sometimes it's looked at like, oh, well, what's wrong with you?
Or
what you need me for? What can I contribute to you?
The stupidest thing.
That's the stupidest thing.
Because honestly, this is the thing. This is the way I always felt, and this is what I told Chris. Hey, baby. Hey. All right. This is what I told Chris. I don't need you. I want you.
I want you.
I want you.
I want you.
There's absolutely no like real big need for you to be in my life.
Right.
But I want you in my life because you're an amazing person, just like he thought I was an amazing person. So it wasn't like, you know, I was trying to impress him.
Right.
I wasn't trying to do anything crazy. And he wasn't either. And I appreciated that he was him. And I was me. Yep. He played video games. He thought that was going to run me away. I'm happy he plays video games because I know where he's at. He in the room. He in his own room playing video games. You get what I'm saying?
I understand.
But he made sure that because he wanted me and I wanted him, we showed each other.
That's right.
Well, I take it back because at the beginning I told him I ain't want you. I'm
you
good because that.
Hashtag.
I am now.
You amazing. Hashtag. But what I loved about it when you taught us that hashtag you ain't shit, she was real with it.
I was very real with who I was.
Yes.
Yep. And I was real with him. I told him where I was in life. And on that first date, he did change his mind because he told me he didn't want any more kids. And then he was like, don't you want to give me a cute chocolate baby boy? We got to. Yeah. But anyways,
focus, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Focus.
But he was consistent.
Consistent. That's my pet peeve. A lack of consistency. The way you start is the way you have to continue, and then the way you have to finish.
Yes.
And when I get asked the question like, "Why are you still single?" This is my go-to answer.
Consistency.
Because I have yet to find someone who recognizes how amazing I am and they're not consistent in showing me that they believe how amazing I am.
There it is. And it's nothing wrong with that. Like, at some point we have to take down these guards. I think that's what it really is. It's like everybody has their guards up and we want to be like, oh, well, I want to show you that you can't ever shake me because I'm this. How can anybody ever get to know you?
Right.
And I mean, believe me, I was the queen of don't talk to me. Like, I was the queen of no, I take it back. I was the queen. I give you the same energy you give me.
That's right.
So if you're going to hit me up with what you doing all the time, WYD all the time, guess what? I'm going to look at it. He really don't care, and I'm gonna keep it moving. Mm-hmm. He don't want nothing. Mm-hmm. Or if we haven't seen each other, and you like, hey, so you want to go out on a date today? What you want to do? Not today. Today,
sir.
It's
I'm good and grown, and I got a whole social life. I'm not sitting at the house.
Not twiddling my thumbs.
I'm not waiting for you to make space for me into your life, and that goes back to recognizing how amazing you are as an individual.
That's it.
I need you to recognize how great I am, and you want me in your life because I'm gonna help you make it better. I'm gonna help you make
it better,
and that's what relationships are about.
That's what it's about.
How are you gonna make me better?
Reciprocal, like you have to reciprocate. I'll show you how amazing you are to me,
and I'll show you
how. And look at that.
Come on now.
Look at that.
Come on now.
Word right there.
And look,
that should be like a book in the Bible.
Then it's a commitment. And then what?
Then
we walk it down the aisle.
And then we doing dun. Hey. Hey. Saying I do. And
right. Jumping brooms.
Yes. Doing things you never thought you would do ever in life.
Having a whole wedding.
In a church.
Focus, y'all. Focus.
Okay, sorry.
Focus.
So much. So I'm excited for that to happen. Excited. All right, let's get into this confession time. Y'all ready?
Yeah, I guess.
All right. So I need y'all to be kind of serious, or at least some kind of whatever, because this is a topic, and y'all are men, so we're gonna talk about it with y'all while y'all in here, because you usually hear women talk about their stuff with toxic relationships. So we're gonna talk about. Y'all are going to talk about it today. All right. So what is a toxic relationship for y'all? Brandon, you go first. What do you feel like a toxic relationship is?
It's characterized by insecurities.
Okay. All right. And letting those insecurities just fly.
Yeah.
Like a mug. Just, here you go.
What?
Okay. I feel you. All right, Jarvis, what's your own self?
Toxic relationship?
Yes.
Okay.
Boy, doing this on the fly.
Pretty much.
I had a week.
Toxic. One that's
what happens when you
manipulative, that uses you. One that down degrades your mental health.
Self-centeredness.
Yeah, a lot. Okay. All right. I dig it. My definition is kind of the same way for you, like as you guys are talking about. Anything that makes you feel less than who you are. Anybody that makes you feel less than who you are, anybody that makes you question who you are, that is a toxic relationship. So herein lies the question, what is the most toxic thing somebody has done to you? Without saying putting their hand, because we know that's a given.
Well,
the whole putting. So just give me one example. What's
Go
one
ahead, Charles.
example?
Try to put a baby on me.
Oh, that is toxic. Okay. That's toxic. That's toxic. That is toxic. Okay. Brandon, what you got?
Tried to put a baby on?
Mm-hmm.
Did you tell her to take a plan B?
Oh, my God.
Like old buddy did?
Oh, my God.
Did you?
Oh, my God.
I feel that, you know what I'm saying? Well, me, she just used to make me feel low.
Yeah, make you feel real bad about yourself.
Yeah, like I wasn't doing nothing.
Uh-huh.
So, that was all the time.
Yeah.
And then I had one that just used to break up with me, get back with me, break up with me, and my tail would accept her back.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. All right.
I got more, but.
All right. So I would say my most the worst. God, dog. So many. Let me not say it like that. Not so many. Okay. So the one that kind of takes the cake for me was the one who almost had me questioning who I was. I
had that too.
Yeah, I came home. It was right when I graduated from college. It was somebody with my master's. Had a job. I was good, but when you're a teacher in the summertime, you don't really, you chilling because it's the summertime. Ain't too much you could do. So, had me like try to make me feel like I was mooching off of people and you just with your mom and them because, you know, you can't afford nothing. You can't do nothing. You ain't got nothing. You ain't ever going to be about nothing. And I was like, I know this dude ain't talking to me. Like, we in the car this close, and you know me because my hands is bad. So I was sitting there with my hands like this.
Wait,
like,
you was driving?
Nah, he was. I swear.
Why y'all do that?
She was talking to Jesus.
I was talking to Jesus.
That's how she was doing.
For the wheel.
No. I was talking.
She
to Jesus.
wanted Jesus to take the wheel.
I wanted Jesus to take the wheel before
gotcha.
I would have knocked him out.
Yeah.
Like my hands was real close. So you know when things get like that, where I feel like I'm gonna be physical, that means I got to go because that ain't really for me. Right. Yeah, that's not for me at all. So that was my most, you know, whatever. All right. So how did you deal with it? How'd you deal with it?
Man, you low key, you helped me deal with it. Everything I've been through, I talked to you about it.
Oh, that's because I'm my big sister,
you know
and
what I'm
I
saying?
love you.
It's,
And if anybody try him, it's gonna be them hands. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I remember that one time that one girl had pulled that gun and knife on me.
Oh, when you was in college.
Oh, that one too. But
the other one, I wasn't even there. You didn't tell me about that one, but I remember college.
College. That college one, that was a beast right there.
She was scared every time I lived up in Lamar.
Yeah.
I lived up in Beaumont that year.
That girl used to knock on my door for hours.
Until she saw Black Beauty coming through.
I called Nay. I was like, hey, man, this girl keep on knocking on my door. I don't want to put my hands on her, nothing. Just help me out. She's like, I'll be there. They made it in 45 minutes.
That's all right.
It take an hour and a half. The girl stopped knocking on my door.
She sure did. It took me, I spent the night once.
Yeah.
Me and Precious spent the night up there, and that was it. After that, it wasn't no more knocking.
No more.
Try it if you want to.
Right.
Try me.
So right.
You don't want
I was
to.
thankful. I was real thankful.
I'm not violent. I just care for the people that I love.
That's true.
So if I love you, I take care of you. And that means
But don't nobody want to try it. When they should just lift
hands.
225 pounds 3 times. There ain't no other woman doing that.
Oh, why you telling my business?
I'm just saying. She got them hands.
I mean, you know.
Homestead.
You know, you said what? Technically,
Homestead.
I'm from Columbia, Missouri.
Yeah.
So let's not do that.
Homestead.
Whatever. All right, Jarvis, how'd you handle your toxic?
Probably not in the best ways.
Uh-huh.
I always depend on that.
Hands
That's
down.
what big sisters do. No.
I responded in the way that she normally responded to me. So I had to show her I can't say everything because I was told I can't use certain language on this show.
But
Yeah, it was
Okay, I'll give you a pass for right now. Go ahead.
I was like, you out your motherfucking like that's how the conversation started.
Yeah.
oh
And
God.
it just
Oh God.
God.
Oh God.
Oh God. Yeah.
But that's how I started, and I remember the look on her face afterwards, and it was just like I didn't expect that, and I was like, it was always there. I was just showing you being courteous.
Right. I feel that. I like to hear this from a man's perspective, and this wasn't even like what was even supposed to happen. I dig it. All right, so here's the next.
And my wife looking at me crazy.
Why?
So like, you are crazy for real.
Yeah, he's not. He's sweet thing.
You already
He
said
a
I
little
do.
Off. Yeah, you can't go nowhere no more. All right, so what is the most toxic? Now let's flip it, right? Because we always like to blame stuff. What is the most toxic thing you have done in a relationship? I'll go first.
Talk shit.
No, I'll go first because I can do that, and I'll give y'all an example. So y'all know that thing where girls be like, if they feel like they haven't heard from you in a while, or I see that I'm not getting the same thing from you that you giving to me, and that's okay. You know, I feel you. It's all good. You ain't got to call me no more. And then I get the whole call.
What?
Yes, I've done that stuff. It's been real stupid. Or I've been real distant. Like I'll shut down and be like,
So yeah,
I'll be like, whatever.
See, like she'll do that. You don't give me. You don't hit me up. I was like, I didn't know your phone doesn't dial out
Oh, but wait, time out. I got another one. Here's the second part to that, right? You ready for the second part?
Oh, go ahead.
Here's the second part. So I would do something really, because I was petty. So I would be like, I'm sorry. That wasn't my, like the next morning, if I didn't get a response or whatever, I'd be like, I'm sorry. That wasn't me. My girl was listening to us talk, and she took my phone and text messaged you.
So
that's toxic. Cause
show you the most love when you hurt.
Yeah, that's not even like, yeah, that's bad. Wow, I think that's extra toxic.
I learned from you.
Don't do that. Don't do that. That went with everybody, and by the time I got grown, I stopped doing that. I think I did it like once in my 30s, and I was like, Janae, you got to stop that because that's real petty and immature. All right, so give me one.
Jarvis.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
Oh, hell no, bro. I went first last time. It's your turn.
All right.
Toxic thing you've ever done?
Most of the times, it's just be like, I'm not going to entertain. Flat out. And that's just like once you start whining and complaining, I'm like.
No, before anybody whines and complains, what have you done? Like what did you do that you knew was toxic, but you did it anyways? In a relationship. Like
okay, I'll go.
Not in response to
I'll
anything.
go.
Like, what have
Since you thinking.
Yes, I'm thinking.
What have you done? Not in response to anything. You just did it.
When we argue, I inflict damage.
Okay.
Verbal damage.
Okay. Yeah, that's
I'm very I'm raw at the mouth.
Yeah.
Very.
Yeah, you are.
Cause I get it. You know, I just.
Sometimes I'll be like, what you say?
Yeah, I'm very raw at the mouth. You get to talking to me, I get to talking back. I get to ha-ta-ta-ta-ta.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And, you know, and then I flip it. Then
to
I be
make
like,
them feel bad.
bro, you attacking me.
Oh,
Wait a minute. So then I come with some more.
Just verbal foolishness. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm the king of it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna sit here and lie.
I've seen it.
But my mouthpiece is. But you taught me.
Don't do that. No, don't do
Learn
that.
from the best.
Because by the time,
You know what I'm saying? I look up to my sister.
But no,
Learn from
because
the
you
best.
gotta
Low
be
key.
real. Like at some point, Okay, so in the past 5 years, I have matured. I will say that I have matured. But don't be saying you learn everything. Don't be putting it off on me. You had a choice, and your choice was I could do better.
But
than my
I
sister.
feel like I did that to protect myself.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's
To
what
be
people
honest.
do. Like you said, your definition of toxic was, you know, the insecurities, projecting your insecurities, and most of the time that's just so that we can protect ourselves in a
I
relationship.
had some insecurities. I ain't gonna sit here and
Yeah.
fake the front.
Yeah.
Everybody got insecurities.
Everybody got insecurities. We're not all perfect.
Yeah.
So, all right, Jarvis, you ran from it. So go ahead and
I think, like I said, the biggest thing is I disassociate.
yeah.
We need to talk about it. No, we're not.
But most of the times it's like stuff that you really need to talk about.
and I'll be like,
I ain't gonna lie, I did that. I brushed
like,
it,
no,
brushed it
nah,
off
like-
my shoulders as well. I'm like, man, bro, I don't want to talk about this shit right now.
like,
You know,
no, you work in the office. I worked in the warehouse with no heat. I'm not about to talk about nothing but
it's-
South Park.
especially.
Or I'm out here. Or I'm out here.
Yeah.
So
I,
I've done that.
I deal with turds and then I got to come home deal with Joe.
Yeah, you're right.
Joe tail.
Okay.
Like, bruh.
I feel you. So it's more so like whenever you have a, because my thing and some of my other traits, I will air it out because I tell my truth and I don't lie. He is right. When I would get in verbal altercations, I would get physical, not towards the person, but please believe I will lift something up and throw it, or I will lift up the heaviest thing and just slam it. Why? Because I can't deal with it at that moment, and that is toxic because, you know, at some point
I ain't
you gotta,
never been physical. I don't think I've never been physical. Even when I
not towards somebody, but like an object. I have.
You taking the object and throwing it at him?
No.
Okay, I was about to say. I was like, that's towards somebody.
No. I'm not gonna throw it at you because I don't want to hurt you because I know who I am. So I know if I hit somebody, if I physically hit somebody, I'm going to jail. Right. So I don't do
to
that.
jail, I'm losing my job.
Yeah, I don't
might
really.
end up passing
But
away.
if you push me that much into anger, like, yeah, that's gonna come out.
And see, a lot of times was like me, like if I know that's where the conversation going, I wouldn't even say nothing. I just grab my keys and walk out the door.
Yeah.
Like I won't even tell you I'm gone.
Then you got that one girl who want to stand in front of the door. I'll be like, bro, get out.
Oh,
from
somebody
the
tried to
front
stand in the
of
door for me.
door,
Like,
bro.
I need you to move. I moved him. I moved him, and he got scared because I don't play such things. You're not gonna stand in my way.
That's what happened.
I don't care
with
how
me.
big you think you are. Like, you're not
Remember,
gonna do
I
it.
told you. I told you at the last
Precious
minute.
said she learned from you too.
Precious, shut up. Ow! Y'all supposed to be better than me. No, you are supposed to be better than me. If y'all see my siblings talking mess, they supposed to be better than me. I was not. I don't care. I don't care. I don't
I
care.
learned from her. I was the quiet guy. You know, I was quiet and reserved until I got to know her.
Ever since you've
Travis,
been
what
away.
you lying about? You lying?
No,
You
ain't
lying?
even been here. Like, Josh, you was the quiet guy in school. I'm like, yep. That was
But
me.
you was lying. By the time I met you was not quiet. You lying.
Bro, you from Memphis, bro.
Yeah, you from Memphis. I know
does that
you
mean?
lying.
Wait.
You lying.
What does that mean?
You lying.
A lot.
A lot.
They always
A
on
lot.
first
They
48.
always, right?
Not
Always
anymore.
on
Not
first
anymore.
48.
Snitching, talking.
Talking, snitching,
Not anymore.
killing.
Yeah. Acting
Loud.
wild, ghetto.
Running their mouth.
I
talking
love
about,
Memphis,
oh,
though.
so you slick out of line. That's y'all. That's Memphis.
That's every city on there.
That's every city on there, but that's you. You too. You was on.
See how I'm getting verbally abused already?
I'm not verbal. I'm just speaking his truth for him because he don't want to speak his own truth.
We got some toxicness up in here.
All that avoidance.
I feel some
Toxic.
toxicity
all
over here.
that avoidance. Okay, so here's I want to bring this up because we talked about this. Arlene talked about this on her show, so I want to get y'all. What do y'all think about the term toxic masculinity?
I think it's. Hold on.
Bro, I don't even know nothing about that. Come back, bro. Come back. I don't know nothing about that. Okay.
I told y'all train wreck. I don't know what's gonna happen at any moment. What do y'all feel about the term toxic masculinity?
I can understand, but just like if it's toxic masculinity, it's toxic femininity.
Now that I do agree with.
And we don't talk about that no more.
We don't.
Focus more on masculinity.
Yeah, because we talk about the whole taking down of the patriarchy and the toxic masculinity.
I tell anyone, it's on both sides. So,
That's true.
and at
We
the same
know
time, people throw it out too quick.
I agree with Jarvis.
So in case, so toxic masculinity, guys, is just, in certain situations, men being overly aggressive or something like
no.
that. But this is my thing. Like, people put that label on things that men just do. Like, out in the order, like, even I've heard a woman say that men opening doors for women is part of toxic masculinity, which is the dumbest thing I've ever
Really?
heard.
Well,
Please, open the door for me.
I had something like that.
You did?
I told you that. Remember?
Every guy has experienced it.
I had that girl, so-called Instagram. Well, she is an Instagram model. Remember, I opened up
Instagram model.
I opened up the door for her, and she looked at me like, "The hell you doing?"
Oh, I think that is utterly ridiculous. I don't understand that.
She went to the movies with me in a two-piece.
Oh yeah. She was an Instagram model.
I was like, "What?"
Instagram.
Yeah, she went to the movies with me in the two-piece.
Yeah, because she thought she was.
She is, bro.
Yeah, that's a mess.
She was on what's that? The ATL show.
That don't mean that's okay.
I don't know, bro.
But see, that's what people are labeling toxic masculinity, and I don't understand it. And also this, like, we need to talk about feminine masculine. I mean, I can't even talk toxic femininity. Like, it's a bunch of things.
One of the things that always ticks me off is don't dare someone to hit you.
Did y'all see that Facebook video of that girl who was just deboing that dude in the car?
No.
Right. And then if he hit her, guess who goes to jail?
He was
he's
just
gonna go to jail.
stabbing him with the keys and everything.
She was.
You know, I've
And
seen that video.
If we want to talk
I was
that,
like,
that's toxic
God,
femininity.
dog.
Like, you can't put your hands on somebody and dare them to hit you.
Yeah,
like,
she
that's not
took
fair.
his keys and started stabbing him, biting him, and
What?
Yeah.
all that nonsense.
I would have been. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what I would have done. Like,
Here you go, right here.
yeah. Oh.
Bro, get out my car, guys. I'm getting out your car. The fuck you punching in my face for, nigga? I ain't put my hands on you.
What?
See, yeah, it's out there. It just.
I don't want everybody to see
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I don't want everybody to see
bad,
that.
bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I just don't understand it, and I know, like, I don't agree with that. And then she
gets
gets back and comes back in, and she looks drunk.
Yo, what are you doing?
But there was a celebrity that said we gotta pretty much stop using the term toxic masculinity. We're not going to use toxic femininity.
In that, I really feel like
I've been
it
in
needs
that
to be
situation
said.
too.
And there's like some of the stuff that we say, okay, he's too aggressive. When you ask a lot of women how to date and stuff, you want an aggressive man. So
Yeah. So what do you want?
Where's the gauge at?
Yeah.
So,
What's what? Yeah, because
and
that makes no sense
I'm
to
like,
say.
what you may think is aggressive, she may think it's flirt.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's one of those things you got to get rid of that term. You got unless you add the other term.
You have to add the other term, because any woman that dares a man to hit him, or you put your hands on a man, like you see videos like that's just one example.
That's that one example when they stand in front of the door, they tell you get out.
Or the ones that
And
be
they stand in front of the door.
the
I'm
ones that be
like,
making me mad is the ones where like the guy's trying to pick up the kid and all that.
Yeah, that makes me really upset.
I get a lot of that
I can't
on
stand
patrol.
that, because the guy is just he's trying to see his kids, and you acting an absolute fool. And all he wants to do is see his kids.
Think.
No, it happens a lot. You're right. It happens a whole lot.
It's not talked about.
Yeah, it should be. Because just like, women like to talk about crazy baby daddies, there's some crazy baby mamas out there. Yeah, a lot. A lot.
A lot of what?
Crazy baby mamas. Crazy baby daddies, crazy baby mamas.
I
and like you just said, you see it a whole bunch.
Yeah, I'm glad I ain't got to deal with that.
Right.
Pull out ain't strong though, you know what I'm saying? But
No, Jesus, no, take the wheel.
oh God. I'm kind of glad. I ain't, I'm 29, no kid.
Well, bless him on everything. Thank you for not giving me a little.
You Nick, don't worry about it.
Who said what? Oh, I got a whole year. You got one, Precious. We got little baby Carter. She's so cute. She just be
Then
like,
we got little baby
"Ooh."
Chris coming.
Who?
You feel me? My boy Chris. What's up, Chris Nunn?
I get that
Holla at your boy.
I don't know what's happening right now.
Holla at your boy, man.
I'm so confused.
I'm still trying to figure out where your chef at. I'm trying to hit that spot.
He at Papa's Steakhouse.
Okay.
Papa Westheimer.
Oh yeah.
He down the street from me.
Yeah. Y'all go in and say.
I'm going to hit that up for the free.
No, it's not gonna be for the free.
Oh, thought I could get a brother-in-law
Sorry,
discount.
Kid. No, sorry, kid. Ain't no brother-in-law discount.
Jesus.
Oh goodness. All right. So yeah. So I do. I don't know. I don't know how that.
She
just said
her
hey.
phone died.
Well, I'm
She's
happy
on
you're
now.
back, Lorinda. That's a great
Hello,
thing.
Miss Lorinda.
All right,
Hey,
so
mama.
let's get back on track a little bit. And this last thing, and to close out this conversation. So once you saw your toxic trait, like, what did you do to fix it? Or have you fixed it? Or are you still working on it? Like,
My
what are you
toxic
doing?
trait?
Yeah, like your toxic, the thing we just talked about, toxic. Like, what are you doing to fix it now?
I try to communicate more because that's the problem. I've never been a good communicator. I can listen greatly.
Right.
But me saying what I think,
Yeah.
or what I feel,
Yeah.
I've never done it.
Okay.
So
All
I'm right with Jarvis, communicating, understanding, and slow stuff down. Slowing everything down. Understand her point of view. Understand my point of view.
Right.
What hers, and see if we can get in the median.
Right.
If we can fix this, because
Yeah.
when you're in something, arguments are not supposed to hurt each other. You're supposed to solve something.
That is true. That's very wise, young Padawan. Look at you.
I'm learning.
Look
I
at
know.
you, because you are
Oh.
right. You are so right. Arguments should fix things, not break it. Look at that. I'm just so proud of that mature little statement right there. Look at you.
Oh.
this is just 2 minutes after the couch.
Yeah. Just, All right. So me, I don't know. I'm still working on some toxic things, and I think it's more because I have to let things go, like past hurts. I still have to let past hurts go, because I can't hold Chris. I can't hold Chris responsible for the way other people have treated me in the past, because that's not fair to him. That wouldn't give him a fair,
It's not.
like a fair run of a relationship or anything if I hold on to all of that. So So my thing is to, like y'all said, communicate and to always understand, like, he doesn't know where he's coming from. He doesn't always know where I'm coming from in a situation. So I have to communicate. Well, this is
solve
why
the
I
problem.
do this. Yes. And solve the problem.
Communication rules the nation.
Communication is key. Because teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah, I hope it don't work for the Warriors, though.
You know. Next one, this is from Deldrick Parker. He has a podcast called Vivid Vibe, and he's also the other half of the Ames Parker brand.
Okay.
And so Vivid Vibe airs on Thursday nights, live on Facebook, so check them out. And his question was, what do you enjoy the most after the wedding? Yeah. So wait, time out. He's going to say something. And I just want y'all to know, I don't ever control the things that my husband says for the most part. So if you get offended, you're stuck up, because this is what marriage is about anyway. So that's another part of marriage. But this is the thing that I enjoy the most. And, you know, people like to think, you know, oh, it's, you know, the wedding is the big day. I didn't want a big wedding. Like, I was like, let's do this and get this over with. And people was trying to add more stuff. And y'all, like, honestly, for my wedding, all I wanted was the ceremony, cake, and we was gone. And everybody else made me do other stuff because, you know, just for everybody else. But you know, and after the wedding, I can say I just enjoy him.
Aww.
I do. I enjoy him.
If I wasn't such a thug, I'd cry, man.
I enjoy his, you know, when we have our petty moments together, when we talk about, when we roast each other, you know, we do it in love. I enjoy him letting me nerd out. Like, I'll start talking about electrons and the electron spectrum and how they bounce off, and he just listens, and it's like, my baby's a nerd, but I love her. She's highly intelligent.
That was part of the attraction.
You know, and so I enjoy being with him. I do. I enjoy him.
Oh, look at you making me smile and all, girl.
No, because you got a pretty
Let me see. And I could say the same thing, man. Like, the biggest thing is she lets me be me.
Yeah.
Something else I love, and, you know, this has been a catchphrase lately with me. Clapping cheeks with no regrets. Like, not having to worry, not having to wonder. I get to clap them cheeks with no regrets.
And we're married, so we can say that. And that's a part of our marriage, that we enjoy each other.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love her.
Clapping cheeks with no regrets. Hashtag. That's going to be the hashtag for the show. Hashtag clapping cheeks with no regrets.
That's going to be a whole nother show coming up. Watch.
Be hashtag clapping cheeks with no regrets.
Y'all see how she put up with me? This is how I am all the time.
I mean, but we like this with each other, because I say some stuff and he'd be like,
really, my dude?
Really, my dude? I'll be like, but that's what makes us perfect for each other. I think that we have each other's back. All right, and then the last question was, what's your advice to couples getting married or looking to get married?
Don't try to change each other. How you meet that person is you, and I understand that you are going to want to expect some type of growth, right? That's just part of growing. That's part of being an adult. You never want anybody that's stagnant in life, right? So some type of growth, I get it. But don't ever go into a relationship, especially into a marriage, thinking that you're going to change somebody, because you are going to fail yourself, your person, that person, and your relationship. And you're just going to end up with a lot of egg on your face, man. Like, who
and
they are.
Like, you are going to make yourself upset.
You are. And it's just going to build resentment. Like, who they are when you meet them.
Yeah. It's who they're going to be. Like, innately, that's who you're going to be. Yep. So if you don't like the way that man chooses food, guess what?
It ain't gonna change.
It ain't gonna change. If you don't like the fact that she take her wig off and put it on the doorknobs at the house,
it ain't gonna
or
change.
Her bra strap, it's not gonna change.
If you don't like the fact that he eats your leftover brisket before you eat it, it ain't gonna change.
You're gonna get a divorce. Anyways, so just don't. That's a good one. Don't change anybody, and I think that's gonna be my hashtag for lessons learned. But also, enjoy each other. Y'all, life is hard.
Yes, Lord.
Life
Be
is
each other's peace.
so hard. Be each other's peace. You know, the world is hard. People are just horrible. Like, you know, people will do crazy things to you. And if you can't enjoy your mate or trust your mate that he will have your back, or, you know, make you laugh, or when you go home, she ain't nagging at you, you know, like that's, you have to enjoy each other. You know, just, and not finding fault in everything they do.
And enjoyment, that's, if you don't mind me adding to that, enjoyment isn't, you know, always having to do with action.
Yeah.
Enjoy each other in your space.
Yeah.
Like, you know, just sitting there, chilling, watching TV, holding each other, or just, you know, in the same space with each other.
My foot touching, because sometimes it's hot. I get hot, you know, and it's not about, you know, definitely physical touch. My foot might be on his leg,
that's
you
all
know,
I need.
or he's rubbing my foot, or my head, you know, his head is in my lap.
If you pay attention when we're out, a lot of times you'll see me just like rubbing on her calf or something like that if we're sitting beside each other.
Or
And that's
smacking my butt, just walking in the grocery store.
clapping cheeks.
You know, we enjoy each other. That physical touch is one of our love languages, both of our love languages. So, you know, or when I don't want to be touched, like he respects that. Even like he knows when I get home from work, if that time that if he's off and I'm getting home from work, he knows I need a little bit of decompression time, because I deal with kids. You know, I deal with students and they be driving me crazy. So he knows that I just need that little bit of time to chill out for a second, and then I could talk to him about stuff, and then I could be lovey-dovey, you know, and I appreciate about that, because he respects it and he enjoys, you know, just that in general. So yeah, that's our advice. And don't take stuff serious all the freaking time. Life is just
have fun with each other, man.
Have fun with each other.
Like,
I can't laugh with this man, who else I'ma laugh with?
The biggest thing that I enjoy so much with this woman is she lets me be the goofball that I am.
And he lets me be the goofball I am.
And I can't ask for anything more, man. Like, she's accepted the person that I am. Like, I can be awkward. I can be weird. We both can be nerdy, you know.
We could both
and
be awkward.
we love that about each other, you know. We love that about each other. And, like, I wouldn't ask for anything more. I definitely wouldn't accept anything less. Like, when I knew this woman was going to be my wife, when I felt that, it happened because of all of those reasons, man. And you just really sit down. That's the biggest advice. Sit down and evaluate yourself first before you try to evaluate a mate.
That's
like,
true.
learn who you are,
That's
man.
true,
Like, take that and run with it. Like, if you know you're this type of person, make sure that your mate, your
mate
potential
will
mate,
appreciate that,
appreciate it and knows it,
and knows
Don't
it.
hide it.
Do
who
not
you are is
hide.
who you are.
Yeah, I don't think I ever hid the fact to him that I was a nerd.
Never.
I never, and I've never hid this for anybody. I didn't hide the fact that, I don't know, I didn't hide too much from him.
I'm sorry, but like a pretty sexy nerd is every man's dream, and I got one. I got one in the house.
All right, let's move on to the next.
Up next.
That was the Newlywed segment. You know, we appreciate you guys' questions. We do.
Right, keep us on our toes.
I
I love answering these questions.
Yeah, same
man.
here, because you know people. I mean, you get a little.
You might like some of these questions. I'm sure some of them are probably just somebody might want to be nosy.
Yeah.
Fine, that's cool. But
cool.
more often than not, I think these questions can really help people. Like I asked a lot of questions to a lot of people before I got married.
Same.
So if these questions help you, man, you know, I hope they do. I really hope they do, and I hope they reach somebody that could use them.
And I also want to say this: even though we're answering these questions, this is our experience.
True.
You know,
This
is our experience. Everybody's marriage isn't the same. And, you know, when you get that mindset that you're going to get married, or if you accept a proposal, if you're about to be proposed to, know that everybody's experience in marriage is not going to be yours.
True.
And so you have to go into marriage with an open mind and an open heart.
Don't be expecting no fairy tales.
Don't expect no fairy tales. I think the last time when I talked about it, when I was just talking about my adjustment, somebody kind of got upset at me because I said it's not a fairy tale. But it's not.
No, it's not.
Like, this is not a fairy tale. We love each other, but we have our whole lives. There's ugly parts in marriage. There's beautiful parts in marriage. It is not a fairy tale. We have not ridden down, a horse into the sunset, and just everything's great. Life is tough. Marriage can be tough, but if you are on the same team together, it's amazing. If I had to compare it to anything, it's a suspenseful action thriller. With a little bit of comedy, like a lot of bit of comedy.
Team Us coming to you this October.
October. Explosions and stuff. Car chase. It's that's what marriage. It's not a fairy tale. All right, let's go into our last segment. # lessons learned.
Lessons learned. There it is.
And this one has to do with marriage. And my Nana told me this.
Hey, Nana.
When I was young. Hey, Nana. My Nana told me this when I was young. She was like, don't think you could change a man. A man will only change. And we touched on this. A man will only change if he wants to.
True.
There's nothing you could do to get that man to change.
And I'll make that 2019 relevant. People are only going to change when they want to change. Great advice from Nana. We love you. I got some spaghetti waiting on you when you come here. I promise.
I made some last night.
And it was delicious. I tasted it. She don't know,
good.
but it was good.
Yay.
But that's 100% true, folks. Don't try to change nobody. I said that earlier. People are who they are. Your character is your character. You are not going to change that. You can fake it.
Yeah, for a little bit.
You can fake it. You can fake it for a little bit.
Got to go away.
But it's got to go away. The real you, the real them, it will come out.
Yes,
and if you've been trying to hide it for a long time, it's going to come out in the worst way.
The worst kind of way. Because you're hiding it. And then the person that you're with is going to be like, this you the whole time?
Right.
Like, hell I got into. Don't do that.
Don't try to change. Don't try to hide it.
Don't try to change.
You are
who you are. That's it. That's it. So, let's wrap it up with some closing remarks, and then we're going to end this thing.
All right. Closing remarks from me. Support Turkey Leg Hut, man. If you haven't been there, if you're in Houston, go support that business. I'll say that 1,000 times over again as a budding entrepreneur, as somebody who's trying to get into the catering and restaurant business. I look up to what they've done as a great business model. You have to admire that, from a small, family-owned restaurant to they've really become a destination spot, man. And I want that same type of success, so I support them because I want to be where they're at one day.
Well,
that's my closing remark.
All right, so I got a couple of closing remarks. One, support my baby, follow his things, All or None Catering. That is on Instagram and Facebook, and the webpage will be up soon, probably by next week, honestly. So go in, look at his food, y'all. He can cook. I promise you, I've gained. No matter how much I work out, no matter how much I've been doing, I have still gained since being with this man. But I'm cute though. That's right. That's right. All right. So make sure you follow my husband. For me, make sure you follow my things. So you could go to the link tree. It is in the bio in my Instagram page and an about portion of my Facebook page. It is a link tree page where you can find all of the things. But one thing I'm doing this month, into next month, is a YouTube giveaway. So we're trying to get up to 250 subscribers on YouTube.
Follow, support.
So follow, support. It says to November 23rd, but I'm gonna change that. It's gonna go into next week. So what I need you to do is go to the Instagram page. You need to like the post on Instagram. I'm gonna repost it again so you can see it, and then go to the YouTube channel. The link is gonna be in the bio. For Facebook, it's gonna be at the top of the show notes, and it's gonna be in the show notes everywhere. So click the YouTube link, subscribe, and then go back to the Instagram page and tag 3 people that could benefit from the
easy. That's easy, folks.
And it's free. It's free. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick the top 3 people from the month. Just put all the names in a drawing who have subscribed, and you get a free T-shirt from the merch page. So there's some good shirts. That link is in the on the link tree as well. Some cute stuff. And right now, and if you don't think you can win the drawing. You never know. But now we got a sale going on the merch page. So free shipping, and it's 25% off of all the merchandise.
Just in time for the holidays.
Just
Get
in
your
time
shirts.
for the holidays. This is not a shirt from my bad. It's not a shirt from my website. But if you see me wear the Black Nerdy and Queenin shirt, that's on my page. I got a new shirt. I'm gonna do an auntie series for all of us that are aunties. You know, the one that's on there now is this auntie catches flights. And you know what the rest is, not feeling. So
There you
know.
go. There you go.
So yeah, so go ahead and go to the merch page, like my things, support my things. You know, I'll definitely support you because that's what I do. So if you have a blog or if you want to be on the show, contact me at theconfessions from the red couch at gmail.com, or you can hit me up on inbox me on Facebook or on Instagram. Starting to dabble in Twitter a little bit, not too sure, but go ahead and do that stuff, and we could get you on the show. You could tell your story, what you have. We love topics. Give us a topic, I'll give you a show. Promise you I will. Makes
like,
it easy.
follow, subscribe, share,
comment, get people to like my things.
and we'll like you back.
Yes, and I'll like you back. Leave reviews, all that good stuff. So all right, guys, that's the show. We want to thank you for tuning in. For the people who watched the first 15 minutes on Facebook, thank you guys for tuning in. And yeah, share, like my things, and have a great holiday weekend. We'll holla at you. Bye, kids. Peace. So now we're going to move into hashtag. This is so at this one of the schools I used to teach at, when they say hashtag, they do hashtag. So hashtag lessons learned. And this is where we talk about old school wisdom that, we got from our moms, our grandmas. And I think that's one of the things I want to say is they will always say move forward. Just keep moving forward. Keep moving forward. All the situations won't last. Just keep moving forward. It'll get past it. Just keep moving forward. So I like that was my little hashtag. Michelle, do you have anything that you want to share?
I do. So you took one of mine, because one of my hashtags is I always say that on my podcast, keep walking. Mm-hmm. But there was a church Mama G, mm-hmm. and she said, baby, you're gonna do it if you want to. You're gonna do it if you don't. You might as well do it because you want to.
And that is true.
Go through it. I might as well choose gratefulness, choose to be positive about it. If it's going to happen, just go for it.
Just go for it. Just do it, because it's going to happen anyways. Oh, I like that. I might have to write that one down. I like that one. Do it because you want to, not because you have to. Woo. That's a word.
Yep.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, Michelle, thank you for coming on tonight. I appreciate you. Do you want to say some more about where they can find you on Instagram, Facebook, if you have it? I'm going to put it all in the show description, but go ahead and tell them where to find you, social media-wise, and all that stuff.
First of all, I just want to say, Janae, thank you so much. I am so glad that we connected, and y'all, this connection is it's going up. We're going to partner up, level up together. But if you even Google successful diligence, it'll be the first two things that come up. Okay. But successfuldiligence.com, and be kind, because the website is under construction. Mm-hmm. You can sign up for the newsletter and get inspiration and motivation to your inbox once a week. I don't spam you. One time a week on Wednesdays, you get an inspirational message. Mm-hmm. We've got Successful Diligence. It's Michelle Perry Successful Diligence on Facebook. And then on Instagram, it's Successful Diligence. And there's links to the school, to the podcast, the newsletter. It's all there for you.
It is. And you'll also be able to find the link on my Linktree link. You'll be able to find her link on there. I'm going to put her on there because that's what I do for people. I'll be promoting folks because that's what I do. Especially if you got good stuff, I'm promoting you. Also for me, just closing out notes for me. This is the last week to get the ebook for free. If you sign up, get
it.
It's the last week to get it. So if you want to know how to download it for free, just click the link, go to the link confessionsfromaredcouch.com, and you'll see the information there. I don't have any new things going on. I'm just, I'm just moving forward.
Yet you don't have anything new things yet.
Yet I don't have any new things yet. But I will say this: there's another book in the works, and I'm excited about it. It's going to be a longer book. It's going to be called The Great Escape. Basically, we're going to talk about identifying toxic relationships. Doesn't matter what type of relationship it is, but identifying toxic relationships and how to get out of it. Great escape.
Oh, girl, so needed. I'm excited for that. That is so needed.
Thank you. I'm pushing forward. I figure, the first one was, the start to push me into doing other things. So I know I could do it. The first one was letting me know that I can do it. So I'm gonna keep pushing forward.
You can do things you don't even know you can do yet.
That's true. So I'm just gonna, stay with the faith and, work. Just keep working.
Keep walking and you'll walk into your greatness.
There it is. I like that. And we are going to end on that, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Catch me not next week, November 13th. Catch me for that. It is going to be a sibling podcast. I'm going to have my brother and my sister on, and we're going to talk about, brother and sister things. I'm excited about it. So thank you, Michelle, for being on once again. And thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate everybody. And we'll see you next time. Bye, kids.
Bye.
Our first segment, which is random lessons in dating. And so my tip is to make sure you dress correctly for your date. Mm-hmm. So how do you guys feel about that?
So when I started dating, I never asked the guy, what are you gonna wear? Or anything like that. I know I always looked good. Right. I looked better than my date half the time, which says something about men. They need to step up their game.
Right, that's true.
I typically always looked my best, and they kind of threw a shirt on with some khakis, and we're like, I'm going out.
I'm here.
This is me.
Yeah, I am.
Interesting. I'm going to say, ladies, just keep it classy. Mm-hmm. You know, don't wear nothing that's too short. Mm-hmm. Don't wear something that you gotta tug it, pull it. You're doing a lot.
Yeah.
Leave something to the imagination.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So it's just a date. You're not crossing the threshold. So it's just a date. Yeah. So make him want more.
Gotcha.
And then not want you just for your body, because if everything is exposed, he's not, you're talking, but he's not focused on you.
On what you're
saying. He's looking at the spillage.
Not going to pay attention.
And then guys, the same thing. I'm not saying you have to wear a 3-piece, but it's, even if button down is not your thing,
put some effort.
Yeah, you could do a nice polo. You could do some nice khakis. Yep. Be sure your shoes.
Yes. Because women look at shoes. Y'all don't think we do?
And hands. Yes, listen, this is time out for 2019 for you having busted up hands. You looking like you punching bricks.
Right in here. You need to get that.
Get the manicure. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's perfectly fine.
Check that ass. Yeah. I would always like to say, when I would go on first dates, I would ask because for some reason, I don't know, I guess it was my personality. It was always something adventurous. So I would always ask, hey, what should I, where are we going?
That's good.
Because I didn't want to show up in, some stilettos and we going bike riding, or I didn't want to show up in, just I wanted to be appropriate for where we going, where we were going. So I just, the ladies and men, please make sure that you always plan accordingly, because first dates make a big impression. They really do. Ladies, you will be surprised what men think about you when you show up to a date. I have brothers. I have male cousins. And so whenever you show up to a date and you look like you know, you about to go up on a pole. You know, that I'm not judging, you know,
No,
to each
I
his
get
own.
what you're saying.
But you know, they kind of in their mind, they like, oh, that's what
signal something else.
Yeah, it sends a different signal.
You
So it's okay.
Wife, if that's what you desire.
Yeah, if that's what you desire, then do
desire.
it. But you know, just you know, just be appropriate. You know, make sure you dress appropriately.
Exactly.
Guys, check your nails. That is disgusting. Ashley said it. When you have dirty nails, it's like,
it's gross.
What are we doing?
Why are you touching me? Do not touch me. Don't. What are we doing? It's gross. Like, it doesn't take too much just to, you know, just get underneath your nails. How hard is that?
Get a manicure. Like if you don't know, get a manicure.
Yeah, get a manicure.
Okay. It's all right.
Or a pedicure. It's okay.
You're not any
guys.
less of a man if you do that. I ain't saying get the clear polish.
Done.
Yeah.
Get your stuff done.
Just buff it and clean it out. Cut it. Damn.
Yes.
Sorry.
No, you're good. No, you're right. Even your shoes, like we said, your shoes, we look at shoes.
There is no reason of why your shoes should be. Now, like, there's so many different. Like, it used to be back in the day with men, like, you have to pay a lot of money.
Right. Yeah.
Now, there's certain stores that you can go to where you can, we're not saying go out.
Target all day.
Go to Target.
Target all day.
Walmart has a great selection. They have updated their stuff.
Listen, y'all better stop playing and
yes.
come on here. You don't have to break the bank to look good.
No, you do not.
I show people that all the time. All the time. So
you do not have to break the bank. All right. Announcement before we go into our next segment. So if you would like to have your business advertised, please. I have plenty of ways that I can do that for you. So please contact me at the confessions from a red couch at gmail.com. I don't know why I always mess my email address up, but I didn't get started. Or you could send
random
a DM through Instagram or Facebook.
My
and I would love to advertise your things to get them out to the masses.
Gave me a topic to talk about, and it was a question. Shout out to D.
Thank you, people who are watching, following, and listening.
All right,
you know, and I want to get your
posed a
things out
question
to
that she
them,
wanted us to
especially
talk about,
if they're
and I
good.
asked the men
and
women about
so
this.
yeah, hit me up.
Why do
at
people
the
like
confessions
to
from a
contact
red
you
couch
or
at
call you or
gmail.com.
give you random
You can
texts
email me there.
after they see
You
that
could
you
also
are in a
DM
happy
me on
relationship?
Instagram or Facebook. It's
So what is
Confessions
it?
from
Say
a
the
Red
one
Couch
that
all the way through.
So Deanna said
and I will get your
that they
things
don't want to see
to
you happy
people.
without
we can work
Tam,
together.
what do you think?
Yay! See, this spot could be your spot. Look at that.
Like they didn't say in the beginning, and all of a sudden they realize, hey, I care. It's just too late.
It's too late. Too little, too late. All right. Ashley, what you got for it?
I would say because now they regret it, and they thought after y'all broke up, nobody else was gonna want you. So it's like, oh shoot, somebody else wants her, and I messed up, and that's a good thing because somebody else scooped her up.
That's right. That's true. Okay,
Dang.
Quinn, stop looking at the camera. I need you to focus and not wave at yourself. You're not even supposed to be looking up there.
Focus.
So Quinn, why do you think people, God dog, why do you think people hit you up after they see you're happy in your relationship?
They miss me, of course.
Oh God.
And they want to test and see if they could get it one more time.
And that's what. So the men that I've asked have said the same things. I asked Chris and I asked one of my friends from OLF podcast out in on the East Coast. We talked about it, and another friend from No Shades, Just Palm Trees podcast. They said the same thing. They said it's basically, and Chris said it's basically human nature to be greedy. Because, notice I didn't say why do men do it. I said why do people do it? Because the men say that women do this as well. And they could be a lot more vicious. But don't jump in my man's DMs because God's still working on these hands.
I will fight you for her.
Anyway, so I'm sorry. But they said that people are just greedy. They see that you're happy, but they think that they could get that one more chance.
They want what they can't.
Yeah, they
That's
want what
people
they
in general.
can't have anymore.
And they probably would just mess it up again anyway.
And that too, because they really don't want you.
They just don't want anybody else to have
And
you. They
that,
don't want to do
and
it.
that's
They
what the
realize
men
what they
said.
have.
And they also said that, like I said, they just want to see if they could just get in there.
It's a game.
It's all a game.
100%.
So I think that's more so like a narcissistic trait. Yeah. Like, that's really what that is. It's a toxic narcissistic trait because you really don't want it. You just playing with it. Yes. You know, you just playing with the idea. So you trying to see if you could hook somebody, even though you know that they're happy, you know, and they're moving forward with their lives. That's all it really is. So
something wrong with you, guys.
I told y'all, I don't know what's about to happen.
Y'all sat me next to ADHD.
You see why we all sat over here.
All right, so I hope that answers your question.
Barbecue chair.
And also this, please listen to me. If you are listening to this, and you hear this and you are one of those people, because I can honestly say I have never done that. Like, if I see somebody happy without me, that means that it wasn't meant for me. That's where they need to be.
Because everybody isn't for you.
Exactly. And
so first of all, if I left you, I don't want you.
Well, it's not even that if you left them. If they figured that they didn't want to be with you anyways, like, you know, even if it's a mutual split, like, you just need to let it go.
Yeah.
Especially if you see them in a relationship, you see them with somebody, leave them alone.
So
if they are meant for you, it'll come back. Just
don't
leave
ask them if they're
alone.
happy.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't go in there and talking about, well, you know, that
most
should be,
of the guys
you know,
I've dated
our wedding.
don't
I haven't seen you
be
post
my
pictures of
social
them with
media
them for a while.
friends, so I don't even know if they dating anyone else.
So I don't know. Y'all know. I already told y'all. After I break up with somebody, they don't exist.
Not if they see you dating somebody, they'll
But
pop
no,
up like they could be in a whole
That is true.
relationship. They'll
That's
still
true.
come over there to see, well, what you doing?
They'll hit up your inbox. They'll hit up your text. They'll text you and be like,
you
what
know.
you doing?
No,
I have
it's like
every
an ego thing.
It
like,
is an
6
ego
months,
thing. I think that's what it really is.
The same people
Recycle
inbox
themselves.
me and like,
That's
hey,
why I
what's
block
up?
them so they can't
leave me
come. You
alone.
can't be there.
I
That's why I
want
don't
you to
post
see
my
me.
status.
I
As
don't
soon as you
block
change
nobody.
something or they see a picture, here they come running.
They do. It's like a magnet.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm good at ignoring people.
I
Like,
am
I
too.
want you to see my little
No,
face
I
on the little
answer. I
thing.
be like,
Nah,
hey, I got a
like,
nigga.
I don't want
you see me and I
Hey,
did read
Arlene,
your message and I didn't answer.
I don't want
Hey, Lane.
anybody to see my face. I don't want you to even like utter my name. My name should not come out your mouth
Oh, I
after
don't
we are not
care.
together
I just
anymore.
have nothing to say to you.
Because you were
I know
never
they
born.
can.
kinda
You don't
okay with
exist.
that.
You were never
Yeah.
born. So I don't need to see you anymore.
Yeah, you do
Like, who
start
are you?
naming people as the person with no name. You
I
do
do
that with
because they don't
friends.
got no name.
They no longer exist.
They no longer exist.
Like,
Like,
who is that?
if I'm sorry, I will wish you.
don't know you, guys.
I can't even wish you the best because you don't exist.
She
Shout
does
out-
this.
Shout out to the person with no name.
There are so many. Obviously.
It's so many. And guess what? I don't care. You weren't born. So I don't even know who you are. You
I
don't
still
exist.
acknowledge your name.
I
But
don't.
Janae will
I don't care.
Cut you off.
I forget names sometimes.
Exactly, Arlene. They are dead to me. There's
they?
no like what is their purpose in my life anymore?
But
After they
when
do
I want
stuff,
to be
what's their purpose?
shady, I want to be shady.
I don't even want to waste my energy
know,
on being
right?
shady with them.
When Janae cuts them off, they're cut off.
They are
forever.
Completely.
They're dead.
No
Forever,
second
ever.
chances. Third.
You
I do,
never
you
know
know
that.
what? No, I give, but this is a reason why I give second chances when I'm in the relationship with you. When I'm still dealing with you, I say, hey, I don't like this.
Oh,
and they
So
know
once
I
it's
do.
over,
And I say,
That
hey, I
is
don't like
so
this.
true.
And because I'm so
Janae-
patient when
But
I'm
what
in
does it take
relationships
for you
with
to be
people.
done? When
When you cross my boundaries too many times,
Disrespect.
3 times is too much.
Okay, so
You
after
got to
that
go.
point,
Yeah.
then they're no
strikes.
birth date,
Child,
no
3
I
strikes.
don't
Yeah,
even know
that
about
is
these people
true,
who you're talking
Janae.
about.
Like me and Deanna cut someone off like a year before Janae cut that person off.
She does give
And
a lot
I work,
of
I
chances.
give, and
Me,
I give.
I'm
I
immediate,
do.
like,
I
oh,
forgive
no.
and I communicate
Well,
and
Deanna-
I forgive and I
Deanna
communicate.
Deanna cut them off
forgive and
before
I
I gave them
communicate.
6 months.
I'm the first one to cut
Janae
somebody
gave
off.
them like a year.
She gives too much grace.
And we were
I give
like,
grace.
too much
I'm
grace.
Because
done
I
with that
want somebody
person.
to give me grace. Like,
Thank
give
you.
me room to.
Janae
But
gave
there's
you a
fix
year.
myself.
Sometimes it's too much.
And
You,
But you
sometimes
can
it
guard
is.
yourself. You don't go back into it with the same energy, though. So you might go
No,
into it a
Janae
little bit
is
more
still
guarded.
she's
full,
super
vulnerable,
Yeah,
and-
Yes.
she's super
She
friend.
doesn't
Because I
Going
love,
guarded.
but this is why I love hard.
Yeah.
She
I
does.
I love
So do I.
hard and I
So do
love
I.
really open.
That's
you
why I'm
know,
like, leave them alone.
and so
You
Yeah.
do.
They don't mean you any
And,
good.
and
Deanna
I love
be
hard and I love
super
open.
done,
and I give,
done.
And I give grace and I
Yeah.
give
She gives
mercy
a year.
because you know that's
You
what my
have a
faith
year
is
with her.
based on.
Oh, absolutely.
My faith is based on grace and mercy.
I feel like
You supposed
Ashley
to-
gives 2 years.
Oh, Ashley.
I
Ashley get more than me.
No, this is
Ashley get more than me.
No, this is me. I believe in not holding on to things. There's a difference. I may not engage with you the same way, but for me, it's almost spiritual and emotional. I can't hold on to something because it holds me back from something else.
It's the thing I like about you the most, but at the same time, I'm so frustrated because you are loving and
I
you are
am.
open. But sometimes it be like, girl,
But
I
may
not move with you in the same energy.
I've seen how I am after people hurt me.
Yeah.
And
you don't want to go.
And I don't want to go back to that place where I'm closed off from everybody I love.
Meeting Janae is like
not.
a layer of a layer.
It really is. Like I don't know. Like I have to get to know you and I have to figure out like what you really mean.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying?
But it's still layered.
Yeah, it is still layered, and
it's still like, let me get this first.
All right.
And
then when I pull back on my layers, y'all know I love y'all.
At one point, I was like, I'm not gonna talk to her no more. I said something to her, she snapped at me. I ain't saying nothing else to her.
No, but
and now she can get rid of it.
Okay. The thing is, I like those layers.
Yeah.
Because I need more time to get to know people.
Yep.
Ashley is probably
You're the most layered person I know, actually. So
she's talking about me being layered. She's more layered than I am.
I was like,
weighted blankets.
A couple of them.
I was like, Ashley, I don't really like people like this. And she was like, yeah, you don't
She
like
did. She really
I
did.
was like,
because I was like, there's no reason not to. So love me because I'm about to love you.
and I don't like people like that.
I know,
but we wearing Quentin little tail down.
They done wore her
My
down.
homegirl done
She
brought
ain't got
her.
no
My
choice.
homegirl brought her into the fold a couple of
Sure
weeks
did,
ago.
yeah.
She took a walk and talked with strangers.
All right, guys. So
let's get back with.
So guys, we got about a minute left of the live. If you want to watch more, you have to go to the link. I put the link in the show description. Just go to confessionsfromaredcouch.com. You can click on it, and the YouTube link is up there. The Apple Podcasts and Google Podcasts are up there. So you could click all of those. Please make sure you review, you rate me, because the more you rate me, the more you get to see my lovely show. And I know you like my things, so like my things. I see
all the things.
Yeah, so everybody who tuned into the live, guys, thank you for tuning into the live. I really do appreciate it. But make sure you go to the YouTube channel and subscribe. Make sure you go to the Apple Podcasts and subscribe, and hear more of this.
Hey, Kamisha, thank you for tuning in every week because we always see you.
Kamisha, you a top fan like
Kamisha,
me.
that's Miss Misha out there. And
y'all.
yes, and
Hey,
y'all know they my top fans.
No,
like everybody know my top fans.
top fan, and
But
you
we're
did not
about to
share
go.
it
I'm still
on
a
the
top
show.
fan.
We're about to go. So
I'm a top fan.
So bye, guys.
Don't share it to
Bye,
me.
guys.
All right. So here's the next.
did not get
Before we
shared.
go into the next segment,
I feel
here's my
slighted.
announcement. Shut up. Here's my announcement. So if you would like me to advertise your things, if you would like me to advertise your things, I have spaces. Available for you. Oh, hey, Skype. If you want to advertise your show, email me. We go out all the way to nationwide. So please make sure that if you want to advertise with me, I have spots that are open and available. Just email theconfessions from a red couch at gmail.com, and then we can chop it up. I can give you my things and we can get you out to everybody. Right. All right, guys, let's go. When looking for catering options, you should prefer chef-prepared, restaurant-quality food with full customizable menu. All or None Catering is the company for you. All or None Catering specializes in Southern cuisine, as well as steakhouse, French, American, Creole, and Cajun cooking. All or None Catering will also be relaunching its meal prep options via their Fit Life, Food Life menu that will be available for delivery throughout most of the Houston metropolitan area. For catering quotes or any questions, contact All or None, NUNN Catering at allornonecatering@gmail.com. Make sure to like the Facebook page, All or None Catering, to stay up to date on all of your catering options. The link to the Facebook page and the email address will be in the show notes. Make sure you check out All or None Catering to meet all of your catering needs.